yes, the writing was clever on those jokes. I'll give them that. But I don't know, man.
They come
but again,
from a good place.
That's an experience thing.
It definitely is.
Because like I was the same way. I was so dirty when I started.
That way.
Hey, from time to time, and I think that's the thing, dude. You have to go in and out, like, and it makes it's like a roller coaster, man. You go in and out from not dirty, like normal shit, to like real crazy, like what the fuck is he talking about, and then back to normal shit. Yeah. And it's like oh, he's normal, and then he just has these crazy, and we just go on this roller coaster ride. It's more of a ride.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know. Instead of just like starting at the top and just going whoa, whoa, whoa all the way down. It's a slide like at a festival, you know, and you're going down in a fucking hacky or a fucking what do they call them?
Rice sack.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. Like that's what their sets are like. You want it to be a roller coaster.
Yeah, a ride, an adventure.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why would you pay $10, $15, $20, $30 for that?
I like that analogy. I hope you're recording.
I am. It's a good. You just went to throw the
too
mic.
Hostile. I'm just gonna drop it. If I could have, I would have.
Hadouken! He's on fire! Come here! It's me!
Listen!
This episode of Gameboiz is brought to you by Laguna Motors. We make car buying easy. Why waste time with Craigslist clowns and sled lots with trailer offices? Buy with ease. Buy with confidence. Come down to beautiful South Orange County and buy from Laguna Motors. Follow us on Instagram at Laguna Motors or visit us at lagunamotorsoc.com. That's lagunamotorsoc.com.
Yes. What's up, guys?
What up? Yo.
It's always a yo. That's how you know we're 90s kids. It's yo. And then the millennials are like, ooh, 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 ooh.
Rah, rah.
All right, guys. May 17th, I'm in Long Beach, California at the Long Beach Laugh-In, Mr. Danny Frank. I'm just on the ones and twos. I'm there to watch a good show. It should be a good time. It's 2913 Anaheim Street. Go to Long Beach, California. May 18th, I'm at the No Clue Brewery in Rancho Cucamonga. That should be a fun time. I've never done a brewery before, so I'm excited. June 13th, Comic Book Shop, A&G Collectibles. Pre-sale tickets are $10. Show starts at 8. That's in Upland, California. A&G Collectibles. Don't steal anything, guys. There's going to be a lot of dope shit in there. Come, buy something, hang out. I believe people get a little discount if you come to that show and you want to shop that same day. So check it out. Come through. That's with Miss Stephanie Michelle. June 23rd, I'm in Pasadena, California at the legendary Ice House. 7 p.m. Stage 2 in the Annex, which honestly, like, that's the way to build a room. Small, pack them in, and then charge them too much for drinks, because that's staples of the comedy world. Mm-hmm. And then June 25th, come out, guys. That's the finals that I made it into somehow. Maybe the judges went pee and they were like, he's got a decent look, we'll put him up.
He's Asian. We need one of them.
He's Mexican. That's how I got it. That show starts at 6 p.m., guys. Come out. It is a free show still, correct, Mr. Slim Henderson?
Yeah, holla.
Dope. That's everything for me. Where you at, Slim?
May 25th, I'm going to be at Uriel Brewing Company with my buddy Eddie Jarvis. That's a free show, I believe, so come out and see some good comics on that show. I don't know who else is on it. I haven't seen a flyer yet, but I'm going to be there. That's like next week sometime, so come holla. May 28th is the next leg of the Next Best Comedy Contest at the Ontario Improv. We start at 6 o'clock. Sign-up start at 5:30 if you're interested in performing. Come out with 3 minutes. Go to the box office, get a ticket, sign up at that door.
There's going to be some fire at that show. If
yeah, dude.
The attendance from last time showed anything, like, there's going to be some killers definitely showing up. So come out to that free show.
And there's also a lot of people that didn't show up.
Yeah.
So it should be pretty dope. And then, June 25th is going to be the finals for that. So if you want to see the best of the best, sir!
With honors.
Of the IE, or I guess it's not the IE necessarily, but it seems to be mostly the IE. Yeah.
LA's not going, we'll audition at the Ontario Improv.
They should be. If you're in LA listening to this, it's worth your time. The pay is going to be worth it, and you get a nice little spot. So come out, and we'll have fun.
this is one of those songs that you just can't unhear.
Yeah, no.
There's times in my day where I catch myself going, wiener, wiener, wiener.
And these episodes are so good. You've never seen this trilogy? It's a trilogy of episodes. Fucking so good.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find it somewhere on YouTube. Check it out, the Game of Thrones with the South Park.
Yeah. Can you believe they wrote a whole song?
Yes, at this point, yes. I'm surprised they haven't gone out and just tried to redo every episode one at a time, which they should. South Park, if you guys run out of material, just do that. When Game of Thrones is
8 seasons?
yeah, when Game of Thrones is over, that's what they should do.
Holy shit.
If they don't, that's a missed opportunity.
There you go, man. All right, here we are. Another episode of Gameboiz. Oh, that's usually your thing.
No, you read everything. You can. This is your podcast too, dude.
I mean, you do most of the work, so.
No.
No. I
No.
want you to get all the glory.
I don't want that.
Judging by the bookings, you are. So
The same bookings that I've had for the last 3 months, dude.
Dude, our song for our dates was like 4 minutes long, and you took like 3 of it. And I was just like, I mean, I have a minute, but I only have like 3 days. So
It's proper salesmanship. You should sell the show you're on. If you don't want to be there, why don't
you're right.
anyone else go?
You're absolutely right.
But I am actually looking like they're
Feel
my
a
first
lot.
bookings of the year, I think. So that's why I'm excited.
Don't tell. I mean, the first of the fiscal year.
Sure.
I mean that
yeah,
started
yeah.
yesterday.
Actually, our tax season just ended
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Exactly. So.
So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, welcome,
Mhm.
as he said. This is we're going to do this every episode, warning up front. Spoiler, dude. We're spoiling everything.
We're spoiling the shit out of it.
You're not here. We don't care about you. We care about the listeners who are here. Thank you guys for
Mm-hmm.
coming and experiencing this with us this season of a season.
Okay, first of all, did you know this season's only 6 episodes?
Yes.
I thought it
told
was
you.
8,
No, dude. I told you. We only
No,
have
you didn't.
Yes. And
no, you didn't.
Go
I
back
probably
to the
did- I
go
probably
back to
didn't
the
listen.
last podcast, and you in fact correct me. I was like, I think we only have 2 episodes, and you're like, no, dude, there's like 4. Like, can you count to 8? And I was like, yeah, I can count to 8, but like,
Yeah.
6
but why?
episodes.
Why is there only 6?
That's why.
So now I'm upset.
Yeah, everything that was
I'm upset
I was-
about that, though.
Everything that I was underwhelmed about is because of the duration of the season. It's like we're almost done. We're in episode 8 of like, when I was getting upset at things. I was like, we're halfway through the season. You've given me nothing.
You know what's weird is like even though it's 6 episodes, a lot of the stuff that happened this last episode seemed early.
What do you mean?
Like all that shit that happened just seemed like it still seemed like I thought, considering I thought there was gonna be 8 episodes and it happened. It was episode 5. So I was like, oh, this is quick for like Cersei to die.
Oh yeah.
And even still, even though it's 6 episodes, like that's still early for her to die.
Yeah, you thought she was gonna have more of an arc, and like
Yeah.
we would feel her. But I mean, she did though. She did
Oh, she was
dominate
the,
the
best
early
character.
season, hands down. Like,
Yeah, the best character. in
yeah,
the show.
I completely agree. She's such a great actress. Again, so if she was like, I don't want to be on stage with Braun, then like, yeah, get the fuck off, Braun.
Still ridiculous. Still so ridiculous.
So, hands down, so good. But I really enjoyed this episode. But how did you feel about it?
I liked it.
Okay, we're finally on the same page then.
Yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of people are upset with it, but I don't understand why.
Oh, we're psychopaths then. We're just contrarians.
Yeah, I don't understand why everybody's so upset.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Why are people upset? What have you read?
I think it's because the shit with Daenerys. I think it was because of how they portrayed Cersei at the end of her life, or like when she was about to die, and then that Daenerys started killing everybody. I think those were the 2 things that really set people off.
No. Yeah, I can. It's one. I can see why that would set people off, but I think we came back to form in this last episode.
Yeah.
In terms of like shit has consequences. People make bad decisions. Like that's what we got.
It was so good. I don't know why people are tripping. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah,
it was because it involved everything. There was battle, violence, there was politics, heavy politics, just in the actions that were made, and just like unexpected shit, like cinematography. It was amazing.
Yeah.
That scene with Arya, that one shot scene where she was like helping the lady.
Oh,
do you remember that? It was
yeah.
like 3 minutes long. She was like helping them through, and they ended up getting burnt by the dragon. I was like, yes, fuck that lady, stupid bitch. Can't fucking run, you dumb whore.
Yeah, you can't
Fuck outta
understand.
here.
That was perfect. That's a perfect illustration of people make bad decisions and there are consequences.
Yeah.
And I really like that perspective of on the ground, like seeing the destruction from ground level, like experiencing with them.
It was so cool.
We never really got that up until like fucking the beginning of this episode, I guess, where Daenerys kills Varys, which was I also felt was too quick.
Surprising.
Yeah.
It was yeah.
So I mirror your feelings with Cersei.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go out with more of a bang.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought he was gonna kill Daenerys right there.
Yeah.
Somehow I thought he was gonna like poison, like some kind of fucking like dart, some shit like that, like go out with a like, because he's all for the realm, and that would have now looking back would have been for the best of the realm.
I'm sure this is headcanon, but I love discussing headcanon. Someone online said that the little girl, that interaction with Varys and the little girl, where he's writing the note, and you can see the note, it said the true heir and everything. The girl comes in and she's like, she's not eating. And we don't really know who she's talking about.
Yeah, we do.
Well, I mean, they kind of bury the lead until the next line. But then
considering the end of the last episode.
Yeah, I guess. But then she later says that, like, or Varys later tells her, we'll try again at supper. Like, someone was saying maybe he was trying to poison her.
I completely agree.
Or that her madness is medically induced because of what he's been doing over a longer course. Like, it's been a slower drip of, like, instead of just poisoning her, killing her, making it obvious that she was poisoned, he's been doing something to drive her mad progressively so that she can finally be dethroned. He's distant.
No, because I feel like when he first got on board with her, he was with her, and then once Jon Snow became, like, once he found out about Jon Snow being Aegon, then he's like, oh, that's a way better option. He's like, obviously, so he's like, now I have a reason to take her out.
Yeah. What's unfortunate is,
and especially because he could see her like going crazy, just like Tyrion is. I don't know, whatever.
True. But what if, like, you could indirectly, like, someone showed you a way to indirectly keep your friend and accomplish your goal at the same time, like once he realized, because what I was going to say is this show, unfortunately, doesn't really, when we discuss this, give you a sense of time. Like, you don't know how long it's been, because as far as we know, that happened yesterday. He just found out, that Jon was a thing, but Jon had also, like, just left, and then they got to King's Landing. Like, all of the travel time in the first few seasons is gone. So I feel like season 8 is like a video game if you took away free roam and it was just fucking campaign. It would just, now it's 6 episodes because they don't have to travel, but it affects the story. Because then you have to guess, like, we have to have this discussion of, like, was that over a long course of time, or did he just realize? And then there's too many options for headcanon when you remove when you add fast travel.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely, because that's where my mind went when he had that interaction with that little girl, was poison. He was trying to poison her for sure.
Is that's the opening scene, right?
Yeah. He's writing the letter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's exactly where my mind went. And yeah, that's why I expected him to do something when he died, but he just fucking took it.
Yeah. He did. He really did, though, too. He burnt that note, which is cool. It's like, he's done this exact thing. Like, someone's walked in on him writing an important scroll. Like, this is probably the 1,000th scroll he burnt this week.
Now, I wonder, a part of me was like, because he put it in the thing and put the top on, I was like, that's going to put the fire out.
Yeah, it's going to be a half-read note.
Yep. That's what I'm wondering, if that's going to come back.
Yeah, maybe. But that can't be the same scroll, though, right? Enough time had passed up until that point, from him writing the scroll to the guards coming, that he should have been able to finish it, and that was probably a different piece of parchment. So how many ravens did he send out?
Oh, word.
You know, like
Good point.
That was just the last one. And where was that one going? I don't know. King's Landing. Perfect, because it doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
Like,
dude, can we talk about that? Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, that
hey, Daenerys, good game plan in the beginning though. Like coming through, destroying the Iron Fleet. Like, remember how hard? Like, why was it so difficult the first time?
Yeah, I didn't.
Like, she just destroyed it in like 10 seconds. I was like, cool. Like, why didn't you do that when they attacked you?
Maybe it's the element of surprise. You know,
she came in from the sun and shit.
Yeah,
that was dope.
That's like naval warfare, right? You want to broadside them when they're not paying attention, and then that's kind of your. I hope everything's gone when the smoke clears.
Yeah,
so
but she did have to dodge some of them shits.
Yeah,
as soon as they would like fire and she take off up.
Great plan though to just come into the sun and like flamethrower.
Yeah.
So
I wonder how she figured out that angle of the sun. And that would be really difficult. Like,
how does she drive that thing,
bro? It's telekinesis. It's gotta
be right.
Yeah, some kind of dragon blood power.
Or it's not. There's no, like 2 handles on the dragon that we don't see.
It's a PlayStation controller.
That's gonna be the next Starbucks cup left in there. It's a PlayStation controller.
They're like, it's the best one. It's the best.
Studies have shown.
We all agree. Across the 7 kingdoms, PlayStation is the best controller. Yeah.
Except in Dorne, they play Sega. That's why their queen got locked up.
Yeah.
Who also died under, like, she was locked up along with. We assume that nun lady that the mountain was made her human fleshlight. Like,
yeah,
they're all dead. I assume
for a long time. I assume.
So, you think so? Didn't Cersei?
Been a while.
Cersei was like, "Hey, keep her alive," or was she like, "All right, kill her. Come follow me. We're going over here."
I feel like he just fucked her until she died.
So twice.
Yeah,
that does it, big dude.
Once, like 2 pumps.
Yeah, just blew her face into the drywall.
Yeah. Dude, when he fucking killed Qyburn, that was dope.
I giggled. I had to.
That was awesome. It was so perfect. Like,
it really was.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, everybody hated that. Everybody hates that guy.
Yeah.
And then Cersei just kind of like awkwardly like, I'm going to go now, and just walks down the stairs.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to the kitchen, get some cheese. Would you like some crackers, Mountain?
Enjoy your fight. I'll be down here.
Yeah, you couldn't have written a better exit for Cersei. That was such a...
Dude, she had like no lines this season.
No.
Until that last scene with Jaime.
You think...
I would say like 4 lines.
That's the way to go to work, though, you know? Like, you get paid per episode, and they're like, what are you doing?
She's like...
Just stand in the window and look out there.
Even she was like, this fucking series is going to shit.
They're like, you don't like me? I'll show you what happens when I don't have any lines.
Oh, dude.
When I carry the series.
Yeah, she really did. She was fantastic. Like, that's the thing you were saying. Like, she's so good. Like, she doesn't even have to say anything.
She's so captivating.
You know what she's thinking. Like, after 7 seasons, you know what she's thinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
and at that point, like up until now, she has nothing left to say. Like, everyone knows who Cersei is. Cersei knows who she is. Even like from a show perspective, like the people know what kind of queen Cersei is. It's not like I'm pretending to be. She's like, no, fuck all of you.
Yeah, when Tyrion was telling Jaime, like, get her, go to there'll be a dinghy waiting for you, and sail to Pentos, and it's like, Cersei's not going anywhere. Like, come on, dude. And also, and they're like, he's like, get a new life. And they're like, you don't think they're going to be recognizable? The dude with the one hand and the lady with the blonde hair. Like, come on, dude.
I like when he got caught and he was like, did you think about taking it off?
Cersei always said I was the dumbest Lannister.
Nope. Yeah, that's a dumb move.
Yeah.
Really dumb move.
Yeah. Funny though.
Hilarious. I liked in the beginning, again, when Jon Snow, we get to see like almost a tangible form of destiny where he keeps like, no, I don't want it. And Tyrion's like, you don't have a choice. Like, it's not really up to you at this point.
That talk with Varys.
Yeah. Varys, Tyrion.
Yeah.
I like that like destiny's kind of real in a sense of like, there's a certain point, at least in Jon's life, where he's there because he's supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he's got this, I don't want to be here, but I'm really good at it.
Like everything has just kind of happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's not one of those that enjoys to fight, but he's like, fine. Like, I will.
Yeah.
Because like even when you saw him walking through the city as it was getting burnt down, you could see he was kind of just phoning it in and just killing everyone.
Yeah, anybody that came at him.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not trying to kill. All right, dude.
All right, dude, fine.
You're done. You're like,
he even tried to stop him, like when they surrendered, and
when he saved that girl from being raped.
Yeah,
that was a very visceral stab. He was like, "Don't do this.
Yeah,
don't you." All right, dude. Fuck. So I really like that he's this unwilling king. That whole aspect of like, I don't want it, and that's why he'd be a good leader. I love that story, which is why I think he's gonna die.
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it's a happy ending. At this point, it's the only way it can go.
Tyrion ends up on he's the last one.
No, nobody will ever want a Lannister on the throne.
That's fair.
You know? Yeah. I think, because at this point, if they have Daenerys take it, I think people would be like, what, like, after all that? Like, no, we don't want that.
You just saw her commit murder.
Yeah. It is so funny. One of my favorite, like, tweets was, like, it just said, like, everybody that named their child Daenerys or Khaleesi. And there's just this picture of this lady, like,
speaking of Khaleesi, where do those Dothraki come from?
Yeah, dude, right? They just keep coming out, like, keep showing up, man.
Yeah. Do you have, like, a Dothraki 3D printer that they come out with a sickle and a horse and they all look the fucking same?
It's like how you print your D&D minis.
That's the ending of this game. It's gonna zoom out and it's like, all right, this was a fun game.
That was a great campaign, you guys.
They're like, yeah, I got a little wishy-washy. Well, it was my first DM. I don't know what you want from me, bro.
Dude, I didn't know how to wrap it up.
I thought I did. I was wrong.
There's just George R. R. Martin behind the DM screen.
He goes, fuck, I gotta do it again. And then just erase, restart.
Yeah, so that's just how the dice roll, you know?
I liked how they're like, everything's got like a tragic bow on it in terms of like, you see a lot of relationships end, like with Varys and Tyrion. I like that their mutual respect, but like, he was like,
goodbye, old friend.
Yeah, it was me.
It was
when he told
it wasn't personal.
Yeah, and he was like, all right, yeah, I get it.
And thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was sad, but this is okay.
And then he goes, I hope I deserved it.
Yeah.
That was an interesting line to me.
He really took it on the chin. That's how you should take a bomb if you're a comic. That's how you should really like, I bombed tonight, but I hope I learned something from it almost.
Right. Like, I deserved it, but I should probably take something away from this. Yeah.
Or like when I wrote when Tyrion let Jaime go. That was a good
ballsy
scene.
move. Yeah. I almost cried. That's
right.
Yeah.
Fucking. Just tragic. That's all I can think about for that one because he told him like, I'm repaying my debt.
Yeah. That goes way back.
Yeah.
That is like OG shit, dude. Like,
that's pre-show shit.
Yeah.
That's lore shit.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
Deep.
That's what comes out in the spin-off series.
I hope so.
I wonder what they're going to do with that.
I don't know. They need to bring back that two-sword dude. I don't remember his name, but
I don't even remember who you're talking about, to be honest with you.
At the battle when Ned finds Jon Snow, when Lyanna's giving birth up there, and he's like, I can't let you pass. And he's like,
yeah. Do you think Ned Stark is the main character of the new show?
I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
I hope not. Because like we already know who he is. Right. I want to learn about someone
That's
else.
a good point. That's true. You know? That's fair. Yeah.
So... Yeah. Like, even if it's someone small, some side character, like, I'd be happy to watch Brienne come up.
It's even going to have to be before, like, the Mad King. Because we know pretty much all...
Or even during. You can do it for the battles.
But that's pretty much where they start, like, the history of the lore of Game of Thrones is right at the Mad King. Like, they don't really talk about before that. Like, do you know who was on the throne before?
No.
Exactly. So it's like we have all those gaps filled in from the Mad King up until end of season 8. Well, almost, you know.
True.
So they're going to have to do before leading up to that.
Yeah.
At least. Or
like,
even longer.
What was Robert's War called? Is that what it's called? Robert's War? That would be a fun one to do.
It should be.
Because the War of the Five Kings?
But that was the one that was the one that I was talking about.
Yeah.
That the Mad that overthrew the Mad
Just
King.
the war perspective, I think, would be good without any politics because everything's so chaotic already.
Yeah.
And then we get
What do you mean without all the politics? That's the good part.
Yes
of the show.
and no. Dude, dude, we had 2 swords.
Bro.
I want to see 2 axes.
Yes,
okay, come
I agree.
on.
I agree. But without politics, there's no show.
You're right. You're right. That's the game. That's the wheel.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And Cersei was the best player. Can we be real? She was the best player of the Game of Thrones.
I mean,
Dude,
she started with the luckiest hand, though.
I mean, yeah. It's a Lannister privilege.
But that's the world. I agree that that's the real world and that's this world. It's like you do really get played the hand you're dealt. She just had the best hand, and sometimes there's no beating
That's
that.
true. That's a good point.
So, like, Jon Snow got dealt a shit hand, but he was like, I'm gonna play it, and he did. He's now the unwilling king of Westeros. Let's be real. He's now king. If anyone were to ask who's your king, they're like, that fucking pretty black-haired
him.
dude. Yeah, the crow.
I don't know. That lady says she's in.
It's him and his wife. I don't know. She came in with 2
fuck
dragons.
You?
Yeah, there's plenty of peasants that don't know any of these people, right? Going, what is going on right now? Like, one dude woke up, was like, I'm just gonna fucking smash some wheat and make some cereal. What is that?
Next
fire?
thing you know, dragon.
Yeah.
I know, man. They seem to know. They seem to have an idea. Most people.
I guess. I feel like in King's Landing, it's like North Korea, dude.
Yeah.
They don't know what's
Dude,
going on.
I didn't realize how big that city was.
Yeah, I love those shots where you see her like looking out the window, really earning her paycheck.
It's so far. And or when Jon Snow was on the ground and then it kind of like pans up.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, they're so far away. Like, they have 2 miles to get to the fucking Red Keep. Are you kidding me? This is going to be the longest
They're
episode.
already closing the doors.
Yeah.
Do you see that hand up there? That guy looks important.
What was I think? When, what's crazy is that, even when Qyburn came into Cersei and was like, all of, the gates have been breached, where it's over.
The Red Keep is the safest place.
And in my brain, I was like, okay, she's done. But in my heart, I was like, she's got something up her sleeve. I was like, what I was thinking is that, remember when Qyburn showed her the first crossbow thing?
Yeah.
I thought she was going to have one in her fucking bedroom.
Right.
And just fucking unleash when Daenerys was coming at her, dude. That would have been dope.
Even if she missed, that would have been dope. That would have been a very Cersei, still fuck you.
Yeah, this is I got a card up my sleeve.
Yeah.
This is my
They probably
ace in
spent
the hole.
all their budget on the dragon this episode, and they're like,
we can't blow up anymore.
We can't
shit, you
pay
guys.
Lena per line. It doesn't. It's too expensive.
Oh my god.
Very big spectacle. That would have been a great ending.
Yeah, that would have been cool, huh?
Yeah, it felt early. You're right. When Cersei dies and you're like, all right, so
anticlimactic.
She's just stuck there.
What if she's not dead?
Okay. Okay. If she's not dead, you know who else isn't dead? Joffrey. Whatever.
The mountain.
The mountain
Just walks out. He's just bones.
Another
Just a
great
skeleton.
Another great end to that story.
Fantastic.
So good.
So good.
So, but again, the mountain would have been sushi if he didn't have all that armor.
Yeah.
Clearly, the Hound was the better, more driven fighter. Not as strong, but if you want to be a successful warrior in Westeros, that's what you got to look like.
Bro, the mountain chopped a limestone brick in half.
Yeah.
What, dude?
I'm going to ignore that for a second and go, what is that sword made out of that it still has an edge?
It's definitely Valyrian steel. There's no way it's not.
Right?
Fuck, dude.
I love when back in, what is it? Episode season 3 maybe when we saw Tywin and after Ned died, it might have been season 2 where he melts down Ned's sword. I'm like, that's rude.
So rude.
But it turns into 3 different swords. How big was that fucking sword?
Yeah,
Jesus,
dude.
It
was massive.
3 long swords, not little staffs. 3 long swords.
Yeah. Three long swords makes one great sword. That's how it works. Don't you play Skyrim? Come on, dude.
That was I enjoyed the amount of disrespect in that scene. Tywin's
so
fuck
rude.
this guy.
So rude.
We're gonna burn all his memories. This is how you do it.
Ruining your legacy.
Yeah.
It's really what it is.
Tywin was the live action fucking Night King. He was like, I want to end all of your stories.
Yeah.
That's
so great.
I love Tywin. Tywin's one of my favorite.
Yeah, he was fun.
Tywin and oh wow, what is his name? The king that was Melisandre was with originally. Oh, brain fart. Stannis Baratheon.
Yeah,
yes,
he was good.
Yes, he was a great character too.
Yeah, he killed his kid. A great character.
I like characters that kind of just seem stuck in their position. Like he at some point was like, this is just a job. I'm gonna be king because I'm supposed to be king. And it didn't seem like something he wanted, but something he went for because that was the only direction he knew how to go.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed his unwilling, like, whatever, let's do this. like John sauntering through King's Landing. Like, I'm trying to just tell everyone to stop killing you. Don't kill me. All right, you're dead. Like, next.
Yeah. So what was your feeling when Daenerys let that first, like, fire on the people?
Oh, my jaw dropped. Like, I saw it coming, but to see it happen, you're like, oh, I guess.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then you think it's just gonna be quick, and it's like, no, I'm just gonna
through the roads.
Yeah, I feel like she was writing her name in cursive the way planes do with smoke. She's like, I'm just gonna Daenerys. She's writing her whole legacy. The first of her name,
Mother of Dragons, Breaker of Chains.
She's gonna write it in every language she knows.
That's so funny.
It's so devastating, though,
dude. So rude. How do you? Jesus Christ. What do you think's gonna happen now?
I have no idea.
I said, I know the ending. I just don't know how it's gonna happen.
She's Queen of the Ashes now, for sure.
She's Queen of nothing,
which is crazy.
Nobody, dude.
It's crazy.
She ruined it for herself, dude.
Olenna.
This is Hitler shit. Like, it's like you could have had it. If you would have just relaxed and fucking had a strategy and stuck to it, and didn't try to, like, go crazy with it, you would have succeeded.
Do you think her crazy is, like, unfounded, though? I think that's what a lot of people are upset about. Is like her madness, her sudden shift of character it didn't make sense to a lot of people, and I think that's why they're upset about it. Or maybe they're just dumb.
How does it not make sense?
I don't know.
She lost her army.
That makes sense to us, but there's a lot of people going like it was poor story.
Well, they're dumb. They clearly don't understand. Like, we heard the numbers. She doesn't have an army. Jon has an army.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? All those Dothraki that she had were probably the 6 that got back right before the battle started. Yeah. They were like, we see what's going on. We're going to go to the crypts. Yeah, bye.
I'm out. Peace.
Yeah. Or they just shed all their gear. They're like, I make pottery.
I'm just a wee shoesmith.
Just sneaking in. Dude, I had it was a dumb moment. I'm sure it was intentional, but when all the scorpions are lining up on King's Landing and they see Dragon coming down to basically assault the city, as far as they know, they didn't know she was going to stop for a second. They thought they were all safe. They thought, but they knew she was on a tirade, but this was like right before she burns down King's Landing. The soldiers have lined up their scorpions, and the general goes, fire! And then fire comes down and burns all of them. Like, it was just a great...
I didn't notice that.
I laughed out loud, and she was like, what are you laughing at? And I was like, it's dumb. I can't explain this to you.
That's funny.
But it was an ironic... He was like, fire! Oh, mate, go rewatch it. I'll find a line.
I'm going to rewatch the whole series after this.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. And then we watch the South Park, because they're going to do it. They have to do it.
All 8 seasons, South Park.
Yeah. That was a long... I like that we got like everything. We got a battle. We got a surrender. We got like a siege. We got murder, mass genocide. This was a gory episode.
Twist. It was full of twists.
Yeah.
It was like, because we weren't sure if they were going to actually surrender. We weren't sure if Daenerys was going to stop. We weren't sure if they were going to ring the bells. Like, it was just like a whole fucking, like, nobody knows what's going to happen. And then, like, the soldiers surrender, and you're like, oh, like, good for them. Like, you guys made a good decision. Yeah. Like, you're just going to die.
And then you realize Grey Worm's running in without a helmet.
Yeah. And then at that point, though, you're kind of like, oh, this was Daenerys' plan the whole time. Like, she clearly told Grey Worm, I'm going to kill everyone.
You think so?
Yeah, that was part of the plan.
No, I don't think so.
You could see it in his eyes. He, like, because he just like, let's do this, motherfucker.
I disagree. I disagree there. I don't think, because I do think her madness, her decision there was that she made that decision right there. And what Grey Worm and the Unsullied saw was like, oh, this is just a free-for-all now. Like
They're just following orders.
They
more or
knew
less.
the plan. They were like, all right, if they surrender, we surrender. But then they saw her queen was like, no, I'm not done. And they're like, oh, we're not done. Okay. So,
I mean, that's fair.
Because Grey Worm's not a happy camper right now. You know,
That's for sure. Yeah.
every other time he's fought, he was in like unsullied uniform. He had his helmet on. He looked like everyone else, but this time he runs in with a spear. He's running in with a different weapon. He's dressed differently. He doesn't even have a helmet. He doesn't have a shield. So which means like in like a Roman phalanx, he can't be helpful to the soldiers next to him. They can't lock up their shields. So he's on his own. He's going for broke. He's trying to die at this point. So he's broken. We learn in the beginning when we meet the Unsullied that they're taught to fight without emotion, and that's all he fought with.
Yeah.
And so when Daenerys is burning everyone else, he's like, fuck it, let's go. We're not done.
Oh, I get more?
Yeah. So I think
Keep
they were just being loyal soldiers. They're like, she's still going. She's not done. We're not done.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think it was a lot more tragic in that corner, especially the other guys. They were like, dude, we just put our shit down.
Yeah.
Like,
That sucks
rude.
for them.
Yeah, that really does suck to have their best fighters right at the front. Like, oh, you're all dead. The first 10 rows of you, for sure dead. Run away.
Yeah.
You ever play Dynasty Warriors?
No.
Oh, you should play that.
Yeah?
They have their like strong generals. You play as their strong generals, and when you see like a group of soldiers, you're like, oh, you're dead. You're all fucking dead. I'm just gonna murder you. Who died in this episode?
Cersei, Jaime. Really nobody on the good side.
Cersei, Jaime,
The Hound.
The Hound. That was gonna happen though. That was one of the satisfying deaths, I think, of few of this episode. With great scene between him and Arya as well, kind of just steering her. Like, look, you can go.
You're gonna die.
You can go, but we're done if you come with me.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna go down to where Cersei and Jaime ended up. I thought that she was gonna, because she's been down there. Remember at the very beginning of the series when she was with the fighter guy, she was chasing the cat.
Oh yeah.
I thought she was gonna.
That would have been great.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna go down, but I would have been real upset if Arya just killed Cersei.
If she got all the big kills.
I would have been like, this is stupid. But I'm also not exactly happy with the way Cersei died. It was just anticlimactic. It was sweet, and I mean, even though they're like brother sister, but I guess at that point it was more of a brother. It was more of a family thing than like a lover.
It was
thing.
more of a commitment to each other thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're here to the end with each other. Like,
and
which means I was wrong. I thought he was lying to Brienne, but he was really just being an asshole.
Yeah.
He really just hit it and quit it. Like, peace. This was fun.
He was like, you know what? Cersei's pussy way better. Way better. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, when they were about to die, he said, nothing matters except like we're the only thing that matters, or some shit like that. You know, like their thing that they said in like season 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very like, okay, like that was nice, but for all the shit that Cersei did, I wanted a way more painful death.
Yeah, you wanted her to suffer.
Yeah.
I agree. I think thematically it was a good death.
It was.
I really enjoy that
it just
theme.
wasn't satisfying.
Yes and no. You're right.
It's like Joffrey was satisfying. That was.
Yeah, you wanted a slow, like, give me my cup.
Yeah. But I was kind of like when Cersei was like, I don't like this. I was like, bitch, compose yourself. You know, like,
you are a queen.
Like, what do you talk? Like, you've seen how many people die, and it's like you've been in the face of danger how many times? Like, I feel like she would have dealt with that better. You know what I mean?
Or it was really the first time she'd have to deal with that level of despair. You know?
I don't know, dude. There was a point when she was about to kill her child and herself when she was sitting on the Iron Throne.
Yeah, you're right.
When somebody was attacking the Blackwater Bay fight, right? Was that the one?
No. Maybe?
Yeah, Blackwater Bay. When Tyrion got shot and they were when Stannis was fighting,
right.
Tyrion came in and saved the day, or not Tyrion, Tywin. Saved the day
with the Knights of the Vale, right?
Maybe, I'm not sure about that.
Littlefinger, I don't know. Okay,
no, he came in the Battle of Bastards. I'm talking about.
Oh, right. When Sansa came in with the Battle of Bastards.
Yeah,
still with the Knights of the Vale.
Yes, with the Knights of the Vale. I don't believe so.
Okay, we'll rewatch it.
I think Tywin just had his cavalry,
I guess he was still
because he
out
was
there.
supposed to be in like Casterly Rock probably or some shit. I don't remember, but he came in and saved the day when really Tyrion was the hero. Should have been the hero.
Yeah. Those people you don't really get rewarded
No,
in the Game of Thrones.
Nope.
Or recognition or anything you really want unless you're a Lannister. Even then.
yeah,
Like-
somebody powerful is gonna get the recognition. Like
Yeah.
it's weird. Like they win that war and everybody's like Queen Cersei. It's like what, bitch? Like what
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Cersei was like clearly too ambitious. Like Cersei literally got killed by her dreams. Like she wanted nothing more than to have King's Landing and be on the throne, and that's exactly what killed her. She got crushed by her dreams, and
Whoa.
it happens, man. It happens.
Deep. That was deep.
I do enjoy like the thematic level of this show. And so like when I was in English class, I never really understood when the teacher's like, well, what did that mean? What did that symbolize? One, I still think, how do you fucking know that's what it meant?
Right.
But two, like what the real question is, what do you think it meant? Like how could it have been? And I like the multifaceted levels of this show. It's really good. And this episode almost redeemed this season, but this season is still garbage as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Do you think Arya's gonna kill Daenerys?
That might be the last time we see Arya. I feel
They
like
kill each other.
Maybe one of that's going to be a spinoff is Wandering Arya.
Oh, you don't think she's gonna come back next episode?
No, possibly not.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. Interesting.
because we are promised some spinoffs, right? That's even if they're not promised, it's going to be like a fucking WoW update. There's like it's coming,
Animated series. That's what I like.
like
Game of Thrones
like the
animated.
Animatrix,
Yeah.
the game of. I'll figure out a name. I'll tweet it.
All
out.
right, dude.
No good guys died. Two
I think
bad guys died.
I think Arya kills Daenerys. As much as I don't want that to happen, I think that's what happens.
I think
John's not going to do
it
it.
would be more satisfying if Sansa did it.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be.
I
I'd be
think
cool with
Arya
that.
has the ability, but I
Yeah.
think Sansa's Cersei. Sansa's the best players died of the game. Now the best player is now Sansa. Like she's been through the ringer. She knows how to
She learned
manipulate
from
people.
Cersei. Yep.
Yeah, like Daenerys did basically verbalize exactly what she did. She sowed the seed of, what's the word? She like they split because of her. She told one person.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She essentially sent this queen to burn her dreams as well. Like she wanted King's Landing. She wanted to rule Westeros. Now it doesn't exist. So a lot of neatly tied bows.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. No real good people died.
Mm-mm.
I hope you're wrong. I hope so.
What?
I hope somebody bad ends up on the throne. I don't know. I like the
That
idea.
would be fun.
I like the idea that like it just keeps going. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. No matter.
I do.
what.
I like that idea too. But who would be
Ramsay comes back to life as the Night King.
zombie?
Yeah. What would be more terrifying than a sentient
zombie Ramsay?
zombie Ramsay?
Fuck, dude. There's your spinoff.
There's your animated horror
Game
series.
of Thrones Undead Nightmare.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think of like other countries or whatever they call them, like places that would kingdoms
Oh.
that have like an army or something that could come in like
Dorne.
out of nowhere.
Dorne's still.
Who's running Dorne?
They mentioned something about like a new prince.
Is it the young guy that was supposed to marry?
Episode 2. I doubt it.
What's her face?
I doubt it. He seemed like a bitch. He seemed like his girlfriend would die and they'd kill himself. Like he seems like one of those.
Or he comes in hot this last episode. Fucks everybody
6-pack
up.
with a sickle, and he's like the new. He's
Dude,
the new Viper.
I would not be upset at that. I would not be upset with an ending like that. If neither Jon nor Khaleesi get the throne, I would be okay with that. I think that would be fun. People would be so mad, and I'd be so happy. It would be so fun to watch people get upset.
So this is episode 5, right?
Yeah.
We have one more episode in.
Moss.
Like this is the episode 9. Shit happened, and now next episode we have to deal with the aftermath.
Yeah.
So I guess we can really make predictions.
But,
what do you think's actually gonna happen?
The thing is, like, it has to end. I like that idea of somebody coming in from like that we aren't expecting, and just like, oh, they just attacked. They're gonna be weak and vulnerable. They've already breached the walls. Like, we can just walk right in and just butcher all their soldiers. And I like that idea. But where are they gonna? They don't even have like Where they don't even have an Iron Throne anymore. Where is that at? Is that part of the Red Keep?
I don't know. Actually, it's got to be, right?
It has to be.
Why would the queen have to walk so far to rule her land? It's probably at the bottom floor of the
Why
Red
the
Keep.
fuck would you even... Daenerys, now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed at Daenerys. Oh, I want the Iron Throne. It's like, bitch, it's gone. It's
the Mad Queen.
You melted it.
It's a Mad Queen. I like that even in costuming, like they started... Her hair started to fray.
Her eyes.
Yeah, it's like they were like, "Hey, dude, just come in early, and we're not even gonna send you through makeup.
You don't get coffee anymore, bitch.
You get to step right on set, hit your mark."
Have you seen like they made like a whole like joke about that? Like they were going on like late night shows, blaming other people for the coffee cup and shit. Like
that's funny.
I think Sophie Turner, who plays Sansa, blamed it on what's her face, Khaleesi. Whoever, Amelia Clark. And Amelia Clark was like, there's not even Starbucks in Ireland or wherever the fuck he's like, if there was Starbucks, it's because one of those fucking American producers was in town and they were on set walking around. So they probably left it there. It was so funny. I thought it was great. Blame it on Americans.
We can blame everything on America. It's our fault.
That's fine. I have no problem with that.
So your vote, your prediction is that someone comes in, or is that your hope?
That's my hope. My prediction.
Okay, so
is
that's
Jon
your heart
Snow.
bet. What do you?
Jon
money
Snow.
down. Jon Snow. Jon Snow.
Yeah, it's
and Khaleesi, or just Jon Snow?
Nope, Jon Snow. Khaleesi dies.
Okay,
That's what
I don't
think's
want
gonna happen.
my vote to be the same as yours.
Oh.
Okay, that's gonna
Does
be
the
my
dragon survive? Here's a real question. If Jon gets the throne and the dragon,
I think that's I hope that happens, but I hope he gets it where like he's gotta get Drogon to trust him somehow. Like there's a second where you're like, he's gonna die, he's dead, he's fucking dead.
like Daenerys tells Drogon, what's his name?
Drogon
to kill Jon, and he doesn't.
Or he kills both of them,
That
but
would
when
be
the
so
fire
stupid.
comes back, it's just naked Jon. He's like, oh motherfucker, I didn't even want this.
And we're all like, nice dick, dude. That was dope.
Dying Daenerys is like, why did you think I love him?
Now I know why the wildlings followed you.
Swinging that hammer,
Yeah,
Thor.
no shit. No wonder you wear so much fur around your waist.
Yeah, that's how you get the respect of fucking Tormund Giantsbane.
Yeah.
You have a big dick.
Big cock. Boy, that's impressive.
I think he probably walks away from the throne. He's like, I'm not playing this anymore. You know, I think he just leaves it vacant. I think that would be a fitting end where it's like,
He's like,
what?
We're gonna have a vote. This is a democracy. I will fucking flip my lid. I swear to God.
I think, all right, here's I'm going to put my money down on a shitty bet, but so Jon gets the throne, but he vacates the throne, but it's in front of everyone that is still alive.
And they all have to fight for it.
Not fight, but the last scene is some random one of them, and just someone else sitting on the throne and just getting it by default. Like, all right, that's it. That would be amazing.
I would be mad at that.
Everyone would be mad at that. Because then Martin can be like, yeah, they chose that. I chose this person to end it.
That's that would be interesting too, is that if like they come out with an ending and then George is like, oh, you didn't like that? Okay, I have an alternate ending that's going to be in the book.
That's what he should do.
That's
at this
exactly
point.
what he should do.
Yeah, because
it's like when comedians do a special and then they're like, and then I thought of a tag 2 days after I shot it. It's kind of like that where he's like, yeah, that's what I told him, but I came up with a better idea after.
I hope that becomes something I have a problem with. I hope I can get this shooting a special.
Yeah. Dude, I really hope that somebody from the outside, that gave me, I got excited when I heard, that idea came out of your mouth. I was like, oh, that sounds fun.
A Dornish prince.
Yeah,
not the
sounds
viper,
fun.
the python.
Yeah.
He's quicker. He's not as burly. He fights with like 2 daggers instead of a spear. So he's not the viper. He's the rattlesnake. It's like fangs, and and then when he's about to fight you, he shakes his fucking rattle in your face. It's like, what is that? It's full of teeth from my victims. You're done.
That would be dope.
All right, you're right. I like that. I hope that happens now.
That would be cool.
Fucking Gameboiz writing better shit. All right,
We
guys,
are.
just sit us down.
Put us in a room.
Yeah.
And give us a lot of money.
Give us
We'll
an
figure
hour and a
something out.
half and some coffee, and we'll get this shit going for you.
It's true.
Maybe a run. Give us a track as well.
Yeah.
Do one lap around Rogan's
Put it on
giant facility.
The roof of your building. Do you know how like Dick's Sporting Goods has like the track for Like, it's just for looks.
Mm-hmm.
I always ran that when I was in there.
They have something similar at, what's that called? Oshkosh?
Bagash?
Yeah, Oshkosh Bagash. What is that? What
It's a
the
kid's store,
fuck?
right?
Yeah.
Why were you in there?
Why is that? Because I was like 6.
Oh.
I wasn't in there. I was accompanying my adult in there.
Right.
They were buying shit for me, but they had like a road that would
I can't
just.
believe you remember this.
Yeah,
Weird.
I would follow the road, and now that I think about it, like that's a great way to just babysit your kids. Like
Follow the road.
especially if they're stupid and OCD like me. They just get stuck there for like 10 minutes. Where is? There he is.
It just leads to a basement, into a closet, into a well.
Is that a balloon?
17 kids have been lost.
In this Oshkosh. Oh my gosh.
Bagash.
I don't know what that word means.
Bagash. Oshkosh Bagash. Bagash. Anyway, I think we're done.
Wrap this up.
Yeah.
You heard our votes, guys. What do you guys think? Let us know on podcast on twitter.com/Gameboiz podcast. Check us out. Live streaming. Oh, we were supposed to live stream this. Oh, well. Twitch.tv/Gameboiz podcast. Let us know what you guys thought about the episode, even. He's on Twitter and IG, all the same. Duslim Henderson.
Yep.
And I am at the George F. We are at #Gameboiz with a Z. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Hadouken! He's on fire!
It's me.